Hey guys, back again, Midnight Cherry TV. Here we are for another reseeding special series of kind of short form videos to reseed the CG Grift tournament bracket over on Wiggle Wiggle's channel. Oh boy, we're getting a sneak peek there. Let's pull that pull the veil back up there. But we're taking a look. We went through 16 through 9. We're looking at the top half of the bracket. Now these are kind of your favorites. Everybody to this point we've seen so far would be an underdog if this were a betting tournament. If we were to bet on this on FanDuel or any of those various betting sites. But let's take a look at these 8 seeds, guys. Let's get right to it. Boom, there that is. Of course, we got Queen Mickey grifting the buttons, calling herself the Queen of Comicsgate, which is immediately enters in the top half of the grift sphere. Dan Frag, another grift specialist there. The Wheelers, kind of flip flopping, still kind of remaining true to comics. I wish they would leave the comic industry, like everybody, like all the comic creators here. We need you to leave the industry. And of course, Riley, another new comic skater. So these are kind of your kind of upset special 8 seeds. Of course, all these 4 will of course play those 4. So we'll see what kind of matchups we have. 8 versus 9. Always interesting. Interesting right to play the 1 seed, of course, if the 16 seed loses. But let's take a look at these 7 seeds. Number 7 seeds, the continue the top half of the bracket. There it is. We got kind of a mix of two, kind of a Star Wars fandom versus the old school comics Gator folks. We got Jeremy versus Geeks and Gamers. Jesse Milestone, Nasser, and Critias. Of course, Nasser, your flip flopper. Critias, your old school detective, dead, grift, keeping the money to pay those bills. Jesse Milestone, who's she dating now? Who's she married to? What grift is she running? And Jeremy Geeks and Gamers, another grift specialist there over in the fandom menace, as they call themselves. Quite the quite the mix of grifters over there. Both of those kind of ever so slightly dipping over in the Comicsgate realm at one point or another. But let's take a look at these 6 seeds. Ooh, some big heavy hitters, guys. Big heavy hitters here at the number 6 seeds. Got Compo Cut, Sheila Aliens, Joe Froggo, and the Brightwisers, guys. Of course, Mitch and Betty Brightwiser, the old school early Comicsgate grifter folks. They did not like the EVS style of things. Got out of there, but then kind of delayed a lot of stuff, guys. Didn't really deliver quite the material we wanted, but Compo Cut, classic YouTube grifter homeless Joe Froggo, living out in the woods. Joe Froggo, and of course Sheila Aliens, one of the top grifters out there, always looking for a new home, finding it with Comicsgate. And then number 5, pulling it a little too far, guys. So number 5 seeds, of course, you already saw was going to be. So we'll hold for a little dramatic effect. But the 5 seeds here on the CG Grift reseeding tournament: Eric July, Huerta, Doug Tenaple, and Doug Ernst. The 2 Dougs getting into the 5 seeds. So pretty high up in the Grift sphere, purely for name recognition. This is kind of like your NCAA tournament. Some of your teams get a little bit of a higher treatment because of just their name. And that's what we have here with Doug T. Dougie, Eric July, Huerta. Huerta, really your old school Comicsgate war campaign related grifter. Quality grifter should be could see a possible Final Four from any number of these 5 or 6 seeds. I think could get a Final Four, get an Elite 8 out of the CG Grift Sphere tournament here. The reseeding we're doing over at Midnight Cherry. But there is 8 through 5. Of course, we got 9 through 12, and the classic 13 through 16. So the bracket is coming together. All the seeding is coming together quite nicely here at Midnight Cherry TV as we reseed the CG Grift Pro Grift tournament over on Wiggle Wiggle's channel, Outer Pangea. Let's clean those documents up. But There's your 8 through 5 seeds. Let's one more video to go before we can start the tournament here on Midnight Cherry TV. Thanks again, guys.